Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Carter. We begin with breaking news in the Iran-Israel conflict. President Trump issuing an ominous warning to Iran. CBS's Natalie Brand is following the latest for us from outside the White House.
A cloud of black smoke billowed over the central Israeli city of Herzliya as Iran and Israel continue to trade strikes, while Israel's air defense is intercepting many of the missiles. Some are getting through. An Iranian missile slammed into a block of apartments Monday.
I'm not prepared. Israelis don't want terror. We want peace.
The Israeli military says it continues to target military sites in Iran. But blasts on Monday also shook Iran State TV during a live broadcast. President Trump on social media urged people in Tehran to evacuate.
I just want people to be safe.
The president, speaking to reporters on Air Force One this morning, said he decided to leave the G7 summit early to monitor and discuss developments in person.
The Pentagon has increased its defensive posture in the region, saying protecting American forces is the top priority. But officials tell CBS News the U.S. is not joining Israel offensively in its military operation.
President Trump said he wants what he called a real end to Iran's nuclear program.
Look at it better than ceasefire. We're not looking for a ceasefire. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. It's very simple.
At Iran's border with Iraq, CBS News' Holly Williams spoke to Iranians who are stockpiling food and gas, some saying they believe the Iranian regime is frightened. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And reports say more than 400 Russian drones hitting nearly 30 locations across Ukraine, ripping through schools and homes. The strikes killing 16, officials say, injuring more than 100 people. President Volodymyr Zelensky was hoping to speak with President Trump on the sidelines of the G7 summit before he cut his trip short. And a new poll delivering some bad news for the president. Most Americans reporting they are not happy with Trump's second term. According to an NBC News poll, his disapproval rating is now at 55%, while his approval rating sits at 45%. Those numbers are unchanged from a similar poll done in April.
All right, getting into your afternoon here, we're looking at the possibility of showers, and it's about a 20% chance of that happening with storm activity as well, then giving way to the evening with ramping up showers and storms, especially getting into the overnight hours and into tomorrow. So let's take a look what I've got going on for you. As you take a gander here what's outside, we'll hold on to the possibility of going to Eau Claire, where you're going to be seeing sunshine still holding on there with a few clouds here and there. About 75 degrees out there with 62% humidity. Earlier they were a little bit higher in the humidity, but that's par for the course, right? You get into Eau Claire, and you're looking at about 77 degrees with at least 60% humidity out there. Visibility is just great. And a little bit on the gray side, though, but as you finish out, you're looking at cloud cover still working across the region with rainfall trying to get in towards the Twin Cities. It is light right now, but it still continues to ramp up. You take a wider view here, and there's a lot more moisture trying to come again from the west, slowly but surely, and also from the southwest. We'll keep an eye on that as we go through the next couple of days, because that's going to be lifting up going into Iowa as well as in Omaha. We're holding on to a low risk of severe weather, which has crept up a little bit closer to La Crosse, down to the south, and of course it includes Prairie du Chien as well as southern Wisconsin. Today we'll go out with more sunshine to finish the day today, going into the 7 o'clock hour. That is for Eau Claire, but La Crosse is holding on to about a 20% chance to finish the evening hours. You can see the turquoise colors. That would be how it feels on your skin out there, so it's a little bit warmer on your skin by a couple of degrees. Highs today, we're rolling from upper 70s to the low to middle 80s, and when I come back, I'll have a full forecast. I'll show you what's going to happen for tomorrow as well as going towards your weekend. Please stick around.
All right, Art, thank you. The Vernon County Sheriff's Department needs your help. They say someone vandalized the men's shower building at Sidey Hollow Park. You see some of the damage right here. If anyone has information, they're asked to contact the Vernon County Sheriff's Department or Crime Stoppers. That number is 608-637-TIPS. 2 Winona Catholic parishes will close this summer. St. Casimir and St. John Nepomucene are struggling with declining attendance, officials say, and a shortage of priests. The Diocese of Winona-Rochester announced Winona has seen a 48% decline over the past 15 years.
It is difficult. Some of them have spent their entire lives in those parishes, and that's not an easy thing to lose your parish when that's the only parish you've ever known.
Doors will close in mid-July. Father Thompson says he'll work with Catholic Charities to put the buildings to use. Happening around the state, Milwaukee breaking ground on a big project, the soon-to-be tallest mass timber building in North America. The Edison will be a 31-story apartment building. Inside, 400 units, a cafe, fitness center, spa, and a movie room. The tower's claim to fame is its building materials. It'll be built with mass timber and sustainable material.
Really, we see this project as more as sustainable. It's incorporating a whole bunch of different health and well-being aspects to the building to really go beyond not just the structure being sustainable, but also the residents inside living a sustainable lifestyle.
The current tallest mass timber building is at the Ascent at 25 stories. That building is also in Milwaukee. Kraft Heinz plans to remove synthetic dyes from its products. F, D, and C colors will be removed from products before the end of 2027. According to the company, nearly 90% of its current products are already free of those dyes. It comes after the FDA announced plans to begin phasing out petroleum-based synthetic dyes from the food industry. And Amazon announcing the dates for Prime Day this year. It kicks off on July 8th, will run through the 11th. That's twice the typical 48 hours. The annual summer event offers deals from beauty products to electronics. And Consumer Reports just named the best sunscreens for your family. They partnered with a lab to test which products best block those harmful rays. You see some on your screen here. That one, Coppertone Water Babies SPF 50, is what topped the lotion list.
You should be putting a teaspoon onto every part of you. A teaspoon on your face, a teaspoon on each body part, but about a shot glass worth for your body if you're in bikini time.
Vine says the best sunscreen is the one you use consistently. An American legend will make his return to Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating contest. Joey Chestnut has been a staple of the event for years. Of course, there he is. But a deal with a vegan food brand meant that he was banned from competing in Nathan's last year. But yesterday, Chestnut pledging his allegiance to Nathan's Famous once again. He's won the mustard yellow belt 16 times. In 2021, he had a record 76 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. Still to come, Senate Republicans shaking up the House budget plan, including some big changes to tax deductions and Medicaid cuts. We'll have those details. And Dunkin' teaming up with a beauty brand for a surprising new product line.
Farmers and rural homeowners, is it a pain to make time for Saturday trips to your town dump? Big Hook has a low-cost, convenient solution. Starting at less than $2 per day, will leave you a small dumpster and dump it monthly. Call Mike today.
A home you love, a business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We build it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
At Vernon Memorial Healthcare, we believe in your birth, your way. From prenatal visits to postpartum care, we provide continuous support, respect your birth plan, and ensure a smooth transition from pregnancy to parenthood. With expert lactation consultants and a comforting home-like environment, we're here for you before, during, and after delivery. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where your journey is in caring hands.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Farmers and rural homeowners, is it a pain to make time for Saturday trips to your town dump? Big Hook has a low-cost, convenient solution. Starting at less than $2 per day, we'll leave you a small dumpster and dump it monthly. Call Mike today.
Welcome back. In our consumer news, Republicans in the U.S. Senate unveiling some key changes from the House-passed budget package. While one cafe chain is slashing prices for its popular breakfast and lunch options, CBS News' Jesse Mitchell reports.
Senate Republicans have unveiled their changes to the massive House-passed GOP budget and border bill, dubbed the One Big Beautiful Bill. Among them, the Senate proposes extending the state and local tax deduction, or SALT, at $10,000, a big drop from the House's proposed $40,000 cap. Republican senators are also calling for steeper cuts in Medicaid provider taxes, which are used by the states to help fund their share of the program. A changed bill would have to go back to the House for final approval if it passes the Senate. Corner Bakery is the latest chain to offer delicious discounts to customers. Some croissant breakfast sandwiches now start at only $3.99. For those needing a lunch fix, fans of the popular DC chicken sandwich can get it for just $4.99. And Dunkin' continues to cross over into the beauty realm. The donut chain is teaming up with Tarte Cosmetics on a line of juicy lip formulas inspired by Dunkin's Refreshers drinks. The collection is already available at Tarte online. The collab also hits Ulta Beauty next week. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, why fathers should also be screened for postpartum depression, and a warning for parents of newborns about public drinking water. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street this afternoon. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
How do you find the best personal injury lawyer? You ask other lawyers. Every partner at Bygoff and Rohde has been ranked in the top 5% by their peers. Hire the MVPs of personal injury. Call BGR.
Isn't it time you turn your backyard into the oasis you've always wanted? Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company and find your outdoor setup. Imagine gathering with family and friends around your wood-fired pizza oven. Sit back and relax around your new fire table. Available in different sizes and styles to fit your lifestyle and budget. Stop in this month and receive 15% off all in-stock outdoor products. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is outside by the fire.
She's always had it. Pure ambition. An unbridled self-confidence that most people only dream of. You see it driving her, empowering her, and in time, you see it fueling her future. Perhaps even helping her blaze a new trail. All she needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities. Unlimited opportunity.
Some decisions you can make quickly. I'm all in. But when you're hiring a personal injury lawyer, trust me, you're gonna win big. Do your research and object to anything less than the best. Call BGR.
Best summer ever! Keep the fun.
You all need more of it in our lives,
Yes.
right?
I had a crush on you. I had a crush on you too.
I wish you would have told me.
So many ways to elevate the summer. Meet a friend, create adventure, try everything. Such a weird, cool mosaic.
Make this a feel-good summer. Spend it with Drew.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
Levels of arsenic in public drinking water could cause health risks for newborns. A new study from Columbia University finds even when the levels of arsenic in water are within federal safety standards, babies born to mothers exposed to the water are more likely to be born preterm or with lower birth weights. The study suggests more needs to be done to reduce arsenic levels in our drinking water supply. Rates of sleep apnea could double in many countries due to climate change. A study found higher temperatures are linked to a 45% increase increase in a person experiencing obstructive sleep apnea. Sleep apnea affects nearly 1 billion people around the world. It's linked to other health issues like dementia, Parkinson's disease, and cardiovascular disease. New research, meanwhile, showing fathers' mental health impacts their children's development. A JAMA pediatric study finds paternal depression and anxiety during and after pregnancy are linked to worse outcomes. Children showed problems in social, emotional, cognitive, and language development. Researchers say new fathers should be screened early for mental health issues. And as we head to break, we'll take a live look at City Cam 8. Looking like a beautiful day out there. Art's in next with those details.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Get an 11% rebate on everything when you shop at Menards. Take on outdoor cleaning projects easily with a Husqvarna pressure washer. They have the power for making short work of any job. Get this 3,000 PSI gas pressure washer for only $339.97 after rebate. Need more power? This 3600 PSI model is designed for high pressure output, and it lets you select the right pressure for any job. Right now, just $429.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Ryan wants to get every new device that's smart. I'm wondering, how can the internet handle all of this?
We have Spectrum Internet. We use it for everything. Homework, remote work from home, doing research for trips.
Spectrum Internet allows us to do things faster and more conveniently.
I feel like that's a win-win for everybody.
Fast, reliable internet starting at $30 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
All right, well, good afternoon to you. Let's take a look at what's going on. Your local temperatures in the 70s already to start. We're a couple of degrees ahead of these temperatures as far as how it feels on your skin right now. So as we go into it, you're looking at 82 degrees. It'll probably feel, as we get into the afternoon, probably about 84 degrees on your skin. You're looking at Eau Claire, about 80 degrees. It'll probably feel like 82. Get down to Prairie du Chien, it'll probably feel like about 80, 84, 85 degrees for you. But temperature is going to be in the widespread 80s today. We'll get back into finishing out with some 20% chance of showers coming in, still coming in later on tonight, ramping up as we go along. That'll continue as we go into the overnight hours with these storms continue to press through the area, eventually breaking through across the river, hovering pretty much across the region here, and then continuing to do so as we go right into the sunrise time for Wednesday. We'll also find ourselves with that area of low pressure right by Waterloo there, and continue to track that right over La Crosse as we go right into the 1 o'clock hour. That will continue to spin with us all the way into the evening commute, and you see slowly but surely it begins to track a little bit more to the east and out of the region. By 10 o'clock, it's up and gone. So that's what's happening there. I'm also going to show you another model later on how this all is affecting the similar situation, but it's showing that that rainfall is going to be a little bit more so to the south. Holding on to flood potential as we go into Rochester, possibly as we go into tomorrow. So you're going to be seeing that with that flooding coming in with copious amounts of rainfall on the way. We'll be picking up the heat still coming off the Gulf there, continue to work all the way with warmer conditions as you go through St. Louis and getting all the way to La Crosse. across. Mild conditions to ensue up on the northern tier of the state here, as well as our region. And then eventually that cooler air from Canada is going to come by and knock our temperatures down as we go into Wednesday. So we take a look here with increasing clouds going through the 9 o'clock hour. Showers start to come by as we go right into Decorah as well, Prairie du Chien, and then going into Preston as well. That begins to break through, as I told you before. You're showing this here, crossing the Mississippi River, getting to Sparta. You've got La Crosse holding on to it with 65-degree temperatures in the early morning hours going through sunrise. Then storm activity starts to rise up going into Richland Center, continuing on over to Viroqua as well, then carrying all the way up into Black River Falls. Not so much for Eau Claire, though. As you can see, as we finish out by the 1 o'clock hour, you see most of this begins to track out a little bit earlier. We've got that area of low pressure that was over La Crosse, and now it seems that it's going to be over Boscobel as well as into Wisconsin Dells, and tracks out of the region, drops a dry slot in there. We get into 5 o'clock in the evening for the evening commute, and of course we miss out on the rainfall, as this model is saying right here. So what we do is increase the clouds, then lose the clouds overnight going into Thursday. Then eventually we'll see some showers popping back in the picture up by Ladysmith, turning to storm activity out of the region by Wausau going to Green Bay. Rainfall as we go all the way into Friday morning by sunrise. You're looking at a couple of inches of rainfall, possibly maybe 2 to 3 inches of rainfall as you get into Decorah as well. And of course, you're going to be seeing possibilities of that rainfall pretty much sticking around our bottom region around I-90. Highs for Wednesday, we're looking at temperatures in the widespread 70s, so we're going a bit cooler, but we warm back up again from that heat coming from the Gulf. Temperatures widespread in the low to middle 80s, and eventually as we go into Friday, we have temperatures in the upper 70s to the low to upper 80s in your forecast. We'll carry over to the next few days leaning into the weekend. A few showers for Friday, but we have Friday night showers going overnight into Saturday. You have some early AM storms giving way to more sunshine for the rest of the day for Saturday and Sunday, where temperatures are around the low 90s, finishing out with more storms coming back in for Monday and Tuesday of next week. Back to you.
All right, Art, thank you. Still to come for us here at noon. Sometimes you have to dance. A graduation speaker you may recognize showing off his moves mid-ceremony. We'll show you more after the break.
When you're trying to remodel your bathroom and find that perfect look, seeing is believing. And when one of our comfort advisors visits your home to talk about bringing your vision to life, they'll come with all our products in our new showroom trailer, discovering all the possibilities from the comfort of your home.
Behind every exciting moment at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, there's an incredible team making it happen. It's more than just a casino. It's about our people. Our dedicated, friendly staff create an atmosphere you'll love with warm smiles, unmatched enthusiasm, and exceptional service. They're here for one reason: you. At Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, we're not just co-workers, we're family. Come experience the difference our team makes, where great people create great experiences.
At Taco John's, we believe a better Taco Tuesday starts with better tacos. That means using 100% North American beef, cooking shells in-house daily, and a deal that makes you say, how are these only $1.29? Taco Tuesday is every Tuesday at Taco John's.
Get in. I'm future you.
Constipation with belly pain again, right? Our doctor figured it out. She said it's IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it. Linzess is not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements, and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating.
Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Imagine, what could relief from IBS-C mean for you? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Finally today, Steve Carell celebrating Northwestern's graduating class with a bit of a dance party. The Office star was delivering the commencement address after receiving an honorary degree when he broke into dance. There he goes. In a video shared by the university, you can see him shimmying. That's the dean that he's shimmying with to That's Not My Name by the Ting Tings before making his way to the graduates. Carell went on to remind the graduates to, quote, just dance sometimes. And Art is back with a little dance and a final weather check after the break.
Learn, grow, and thrive at the Y. Registration for summer is just around the corner. Sign up for youth soccer, gymnastics, preschool classes, or swim lessons. For class times and more information, go to laxymca.org.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
You know it's time to replace some windows, a patio door, an entry door, or all of them. The Board Store's provided skillful installation of quality products for thousands of your neighbors for 35 years. Double-hung slider, casement, awning windows, double glazing, triple glazing, white windows, black windows, wood grain. Our experienced sales staff will help you choose what's best for you, provide a detailed proposal, and a firm price. No pressure, no nonsense. One window or a house full, call or visit the Board Store for a prompt free estimate. More than you expect for less than you thought.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Learn, grow, and thrive at the Y. Registration for summer is just around the corner. Sign up for youth soccer, gymnastics, preschool classes, or swim lessons. For class times and more information, go to laxymca.org.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
Still about a 20% chance of late day storms coming in. Of course, we see that sunshine out there with a few clouds here and there. 70% chance of showers tomorrow, and that's going to be a wet one for all commutes. We'll pick up some drier conditions for Thursday after some overnight storms. And then by Friday, we've got more storms coming back again. Sunshine prevails for the weekend, eventually in the afternoon with 90s on the way.
All right, a hot weekend heading our way. Love to see it. Okay, thank you, Art, and thanks for joining us. We will see you back here tonight. Until then, enjoy your Tuesday.